I done fell for a bad bitch. Is she in love with the fashion? Is she in love with the fast ways? Can't wait to catch her in traffic. I done fell for a bad bitch. Is she in love with the fashion? Is she in love with the fast ways? Can't wait to catch her in traffic. Shawty, you got me open, so high off your love like a clock.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Megan, and today's video is going to be a Q&A video. I've been on YouTube for like a year and a half now, and I've never actually sat and done like an official Q&A where you guys send me questions and I just answer some things that you guys are wondering about me. And so I put a little question thing on my Instagram. If you don't follow me on my Instagram, you should. I'll put my @name right here. It's @Megan_Fisher. And Instagram is awesome because it has like these polls and the questions and stuff like that now. So I just asked you guys to ask me some questions, and so I'm just gonna answer them today. I just wanted to film a video, and I didn't want to do something. I kind of just wanted to do a sit down video. I haven't done just like a sit down video in a while. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. So I'm just gonna get on here on my Instagram, and look at these questions again. Okay, Kylie is literally my spirit animal. Alright, so let's answer these questions. So the first one is, where do you want to live when you graduate and get a job? So I only have one more year left at my university, and then my fourth year, so it'll be like it'll be my junior year, but it's my last year at my university, and then my fourth year is my clinical year, so I have to apply to different programs at different hospitals and go for their clinical program for a year, and the hospital that's in my hometown actually does the program, and so I applied there. I don't hear back for a while yet, just until like October or so. And so depending on where I go for my clinical year will kind of depend like where I end up. But if I end up getting the job here in my hometown, then I'll probably stay here for like 2 or 3 years. But then I really want to live in Pittsburgh or a bigger city where there's more hospitals and I have more opportunities. And there's nothing wrong with my hometown. I just always have wanted to get out of it. I've always just been I want a bigger city. I've also looked at places like hospitals and stuff in Boston, Pittsburgh. I don't really want to go towards Philadelphia. Not a big fan of that area. Just any big city basically that I can go to and that there's a hospital there. That's kind of my goal, is just to be in a bigger place. So hope that answers your question. So when I graduate, I'm probably going to stay in this area for a little bit, but then I do want to get out. Favorite online clothing store? Recently I've been looking on Princess Polly, just because a YouTuber that I watch a lot shops and does hauls from there a lot. Her name's Maddie Sidlick, and I think that's how you say her last name, but she does a lot of Princess Polly hauls and always has a discount code. But more times than not, I shop at Forever 21 or Urban Outfitters, stuff like that, for online clothes. Someone asked, what made you get into YouTube and video editing? So when I was in high school, I was in the broadcasting class, and we did the morning show, and we made edits and stuff like that, and I loved being one of the morning people and doing the announcements. I just always liked being in front of the camera and talking and stuff like that. And I was really fast, I caught on fast to how to edit and make things look appealing and stuff like that for edits and stuff. And I've just always liked that kind of thing. I know I could never do it for a job. I didn't go into school for broadcasting and stuff like that, because I just know I want to be able to do it all the time. And when I was in high school and stuff, I was really good at math and science, biology, stuff like that kind of stuff. So I knew I should probably go to school for that, because it comes easily to me. But I just love sitting in front of a camera and talking. I don't know, it's just I like that for some reason. So these two questions, I'll kind of put them together. Someone said, what's it like at Shippensburg? And then, what's my favorite thing about Shippensburg? So I chose Shippensburg because that's the university that I go to. I chose it because it wasn't like too far from home, but it wasn't like too close that if I needed something, I knew I could get home or get my parents to me easily. But I also wasn't like so close that if anything like would happen and I would just want to come home, like I couldn't just do it every night, if you know what I mean. Like it made me like have to stay there and adapt to the life of it, and I think that's what I really liked. I also liked that it was a smaller school. It's not like Pitt or Penn State, but it's not as small as like Mount Aloysius or something like that. It's like in the middle for like size, and I really like that because you're still like a student to your professors. They will still know you by your name, and it can get more like personal like that. And I'm not going to say I like the area that it's in because it's literally in the middle of farmland, but I do like the environment there, if that makes sense. And I've met so many amazing people there, like I wouldn't change it for the world. Alright, someone said, what is your favorite workout? When I go to the gym, I'm always most excited for leg days, lower body days. They're just more fun to me. I hate doing upper body, but I do it because you want to like have an overall nice physique. But I love going when it's leg day because that means no cardio. It means band workouts, hip thrusts, squats. I love stuff like that. When it's arm day, I do 30 minutes cardio and then 30 minutes arms, and then sometimes I'll throw on like 10 minutes of abs or something at the end depending on the day. But it's just like when I go for arm day, I'm like, oh, I have to go to the gym today and do arms. But when it's leg day, I'm like, yes, like I'm going to the gym, it's leg day, like let's go. Like I don't know why I'm like that. I know a lot of people are like that though. Like I don't know, I just get so excited for leg day. I said, how old am I? I am 20. I will be 21 in January. And so I'm like so close to that. I need to start planning what the heck I want to do for my 21st birthday. But no matter what it is, just know it's going to be insane. Someone said best artist out right now. I love A Boogie. Everyone knows I love A Boogie. I'm never going to not say he's my favorite. DaBaby, I met DaBaby in LAX, and I really do like his music. Like every single song he has is just like, let's go. Like I don't know, it's just like everything. Like he just sounds so good. Like I love listening to him at the gym, when I'm driving, stuff like that. So I definitely think he's like the hottest right now because he's getting the most hype, and he was just on XXL Freshman for 2019, and so I definitely know he's like getting bigger and stuff. Meeting him, he didn't let us take a picture with him just because it was in the airport, and I think he was just like moving and grooving. But me and Emily did meet him, gave him a hug, stuff like that. Just like was like, hey, what's up? And we had to go to our flight. He was moving, so it was kind of cool. It was like a cool experience. He was like one of the only famous people that I actually met out in LA, so that was cool. But yeah, I love DaBaby and A Boogie, probably like the two right now. As soon as A Boogie drops Artist 2.0, I already know that album is gonna go crazy. Everyone's gonna just be playing it 24/7. I'm gonna be playing it 24/7, so he's definitely, as soon as that new music comes out, he's gonna be back up on top. Favorite memory of freshman and sophomore year of school. So freshman year to me wasn't what I expected it to be. I'd say like my favorite memory from freshman year was probably homecoming. They had the whole street of Richard Ave, which is like our party street, blocked off and shut down, and then they had like a concert going on at one end, and it was so much fun. They didn't do that this year for homecoming, and they're probably going to stop doing it because they made a new law about how many people you can have in your front yard. I don't know, they literally like ruined it after freshman year for me. But that was probably my favorite memory, was homecoming. And then honestly, everything about sophomore year, from like the entire spring semester of sophomore year, was probably my favorite thing about sophomore year, was the whole entire spring semester. Are you ready for school to start? I'm ready to go back to school just because I'm moving into a new house. I get to decorate my room, and I love getting back on a schedule and having like the gym be right there and everything. But I don't know, I had a really good summer this year. I wasn't ready for it to be over. Like I did so many things this summer, and I'm so mad that it's all freaking over. But yeah, I guess I'm ready for school to start again. I'm not ready for like actual classwork, but I'm ready to be back in like my school environment. This one says, how to leave a toxic relationship. So, put my phone down because I'm gonna not talk long on this, but just like say enough. I always wanted to do like a separate video on my experience with my long-term relationship and how it came to end and how to just like move on from that. So like moving on and like how to get over that, that's gonna be a separate video that I'm probably gonna film when I get back up to school, just because I still wanted like time to like think about it, and I've been writing a lot in my notes recently about stuff like that. But how to leave is the hardest part. That's step one. Well, step one, okay, scratch that. Step one is to recognize that you are in a toxic relationship. For me, I had a really like good relationship. It wasn't all toxic. It wasn't always toxic. It became very toxic when we started going to the same college, and so that was just last fall. Hasn't even been like a whole year yet. Is when it became very toxic, and the first step was to realize that it was toxic and to be able to admit that you were toxic as well. That was like the hardest thing for me, was I didn't want to believe that I was toxic, but we were both at fault for being toxic, and it just made everything so bad. So one is to recognize it's toxic. Two is to be able to accept the fact that you are a toxic human being in a relationship with someone else that is toxic also. Usually when it's a toxic relationship, it's not just one person being toxic, it's usually both of you. And so you just have to realize like what's going on, and then try to fix it. If you try to fix it and it still doesn't work, don't keep trying. Like, I know you're supposed to say like, oh, like through the ups and downs, whatever. No, if it's really just not working and you've tried everything and it comes down to it and you have to remove yourself from the situation, do it. Just do it. Just leave. Just get out of it. Run as fast as you can. Because I promise you, the other side like is going to be brighter. Like, the grass is greener on the other side. You were probably, if you're like me, your grass was so brown and you just kept overwatering and overwatering it and overwatering it, and it still never turned green. And so you just got to get over it and get to the other side. It'll be green over there, I promise. This one says, what is your inspiration for heavy social media involvement? I don't take social media like super seriously, but I do like to be on social media and try to make like a name, not a name for myself, but like I like to keep like my social media presence very positive and very motivating and give people like a good outlook on who I am, like that type of thing. I'd say who I am on social media is very similar to who I am in person. Honestly, if anything, in person I'm more down to earth than I might come off. Like when I meet people and they say, oh my gosh, you're nothing like who I thought you were, you're so much more down to earth and chill, and I'm just like, I don't know what I do, what perception I put out, but I promise I'm a very like down to earth, like chill person. I'm a good friend, like stuff like that. I'm not gonna toot my own horn, but most of the time when I meet people, they say you're nothing like I thought you were on social media. But my inspiration for heavy social media involvement is just like, do you realize like what type of society we live in? Everything in society anymore is based on social media and technology and being on your phone. So like there's a lot of jobs and a lot of opportunities that have opened up for people for social media. So even though I don't take it seriously, I don't take it as like my main job, you never know, someone might come across me one day and like really want me to be someone for their brand or something like that. So I just try to keep my social media a like very positive outlook place, because if someone comes across it and they're interested, like I just want it to be appealing to them, because I would love to do something with social media, do a job around in that field. So that's basically my inspiration, is just because I know what type of society we live in now, and I want to be able to fit into that. So yeah. What's the best advice someone has ever given you So my friend Maddie Wadlinger, she probably watches my videos, but she is like a huge inspiration to me. She is just like the most bomb person I've ever met in my whole life. And when I was going through my stuff with my like relationship and it ending and stuff like that, she was literally like, kind of what I just told you guys is like, recognize you're at fault also and leave the situation. And I have so many messages between her and I that are just like paragraphs long to each other, just giving each other advice and talking through things. Let me see if I can find like an example. Alright, so that is going to be it for this video. Please give this video a thumbs up, and thank you if you stayed to the end. Please don't forget to subscribe and comment down below future video suggestions, anything like that, any comments you want to say. I will see you guys all in my next video. Please don't forget to follow me on my Instagram. I'll have all my social media handles down below, so you can check me out there, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Peace.